morning, everyone. This is my backlog. Between my day job, my videos, and a few other things I've been working on,
I'm so glad that worked.
I haven't really felt like I've been able to give these guitars the time and attention they deserve. And to be honest, it's kind of starting to show. As all of you fellow procrastinators out there probably already know, once you put something off for a day, it becomes increasingly easier for that day to become a week, and then a month, and maybe even never. But that all ends today. Today, we are making a dent in my backlog. No fancy lights, no teleprompter, no one else behind the camera, just me, my tools, and a pile of projects just like it was before I started this channel. So this is a day in the life of a wannabe guitar tech. And it starts with coffee. Okay, realistically, I don't think we can get to every project today, but I think we can get to 3. The first thing I want to do is set up my Mustang for a set of 12s. I honestly intend to do this as soon as I rebuilt her, but here we are 4 months later. After that, we're doing a ton of mods on Matt's Jazzmaster, including installing the new Black Mass wide-range humbuckers. He's doing a demo of these pickups pretty soon, so I refuse to be the thing that puts him behind schedule. And finally, we're building a new wiring harness and swapping out the pickups on my bass. So I'm going to get started on some wiring diagrams, and then let's get to work. All right, diagram's done. Let's get to work. Originally, I set this guitar up with 11 to 52 since that's what I use on my Jag, but almost immediately, I could feel that the tension was off on the upper strings. Since this was such a simple fix, I kept putting things off thinking that I would get to it between projects. I've always found it kind of funny that the simplest tasks that take no time at all are the ones that I put off forever, while the big complicated projects with tons of moving parts are always what I'm dying to sink my teeth into immediately. She is all set up, and that is so much better. I honestly have no idea why that took me so long. Like, I feel like I can actually hit my high notes with intention and correctly, like, hold on. Glad that took me only 4 months and 1 hour, but that's 1 down, 2 to go. Next up is a Squier Jazzmaster's Jazzmaster belonging to none other than Mr. Ambient Trash himself. This guitar kind of sparked this whole vlog since it's okay for me to take forever on my own projects, but there's a bit more urgency with other people's guitars, especially a demo artist like Matt. Matt asked me to replace the vibrato with a hardtail plate, install the new Black Mass wide-range humbuckers, add a coil split, add the bridge pickup to the rhythm circuit, swap out the stock rhythm circuit pots for 500Ks, and set the guitar up for 11s. Matt's Jazzmaster is all finished up. So something that I really liked that Matt asked me to include in here is, since the Jazzmaster normally has 1 meg pots here, we added 2 500K here instead of the standard rhythm circuit. So this way, we're in 1 meg down here and standard humbucker pots right here. That was a super fun one to add. There was a lot of experimenting and combining of different mods that I've had to do in the past, but all packed into one. Thanks so much, Matt, for the fun project, and sorry it took so long. I hope you have just as much fun with this one as I did. Now, before we dive into the last one, it's like 4 p.m. and I have not eaten anything today, so let's take a quick lunch dinner break and then let's hop into the last project.
today's episode, we're checking out that Harmony Jupiter Level 4.
All right, one more to go, but my workspace is a huge fucking mess, so let's clean that up and then we'll dive into it. Okay, it's still a bit cluttered, but overall it's much better. Let's get to work. This is my Fender Aerodyne Jazz Bass, and besides the Fantone, she is the only other stock instrument I've ever been completely happy with. I first played an AJB when I was 10 years old, and I told myself back then that once I was a rich and famous rock star, I'd buy one of my own. I never did quite make it as the rock star I planned to be, but I did still manage to get myself the bass of my dreams. And while I still do believe that this bass is about as perfect comes, my needs as a bassist have changed. The parts that I'm writing for my band need articulate pickups that can stand up to compression, simplified controls, and the ability to switch pickups on the fly. Because of that, we're running with a set of Lawler DCJs, a master tone volume control, and a 3-way pickup selector. Not gonna lie, it feels a bit weird modding my dream bass, but now she can go from being just perfect to being perfect for me. Three projects down, more than I'm willing to admit left to go. But now that we have the momentum, I'm hopeful that I can knock out the rest of them in no time at all. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming along on this little day in my life. With or without the camera rolling, working on instruments is something that I absolutely love to do, and I think it's really cool that I get to share this part of my life with all of you. If you're also someone who has an intimidating backlog of projects that you've been meaning to get to, hopefully this gives you the little push you need to dive right in. And for those of you who are expecting a demo, I'm sorry, but I am so tired after today that all I want to do is drink my beer and go to sleep. But if I've done things right, then all the music you've heard throughout this vlog was played on all 3 instruments we worked on today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Happy playing.